Good morning, friends. I have just a few minutes before I jump on a meeting, working from home again today. I love a work from home day. But while I was waiting for my meeting to start, I was getting some work done. And of course, I jumped on Court TV and I was like, I think there are some Jade Janks, California versus Jade Janks videos that I had not seen. And so I was like, let me just jump on here and I'll have that playing in the background while I'm getting my work done, right? So a perfectly reasonable plan. First of all, Miss Jade has been convicted of murdering her stepfather. She says it was an accident. I really want to believe her. He was sick. She went to his house to help clean things up like a good daughter would do. And while she was tidying things up, she found over 100 nude pictures of her on his computer, one of which he was using as his screensaver. Clearly, this very troubled man is garbage. Like, the lowest form of trash. Now, should she have killed him? Probably not. Did he need killing? Maybe just a little bit. So here's the thing. I was feeling sorry for old Jade. And then I started watching her testimony. Miss Jade's picnic basket is a few sandwiches short of lunch. Like, girl, not only is she bad at murder. Okay, first of all, the guy was poisoned with Ambien, and then I believed he was also like suffocated and smuggled and suffocated and bludgeoned and stabbed or something like that. It's like some crazy combination of things happened to him post-mortem, causing his mortem, during mortem. I don't know, but she killed him. She killed him real dead. And then after she killed him, she texted a couple of her girlfriends and was like, girl, I killed him. No, Miss Jade. No, that is not how that's done. Now, if you are using WhatsApp with its end-to-end encryption, we'll text away. You can text about whatever you want. As long as your friend doesn't give you up, then you are golden because WhatsApp will not. Heard that on a billboard. Anyway, so I'm highly sympathetic to Jade, right? Because I feel like this evil-doing stepfather, again, it's like divorce. I don't condone divorce unless you need one. I don't condone murder unless the person needs killing. So Jade takes the stand. Now, Jade did not have to take the stand. I was listening to the direct examination of Jade. That is when her lawyer asked her the questions. Not only is Jade bad at murder, Jade is very bad at testifying. This is truly something you have to see. These dogs, for heaven's sake. The case on Court TV is referred to as the state of California versus Jade Janks. They're calling it the taboo photo murder case. I'm 3 minutes into this video. I refuse to stop because of those dogs. Holly, stop. Okay. So, listen, I can't re-record 3 minutes because I don't have that much time till my meeting starts. Stop barking. She got on the stand and she made herself look terrible. This is her story, and I wanted to believe her. I'm Team Jade all the way, right? But here she is. So I thought he was sleeping. I tucked him in bed at his house and gave him his medication. And he fell asleep. So I came back the next day and I was like, oh no, he might be dead and I might get in trouble. J girl? Okay. She thought she might get in trouble. So she did the only reasonable thing she could do. She put him in her trunk. What? She put him in the trunk? She didn't put him in the seatbelt all weekend at Bernie style in the front seat of the car. She didn't even lay him in the back seat of the car. She put him in the trunk. This is what she said. These are her words. Nobody else was like, we think she put him in the trunk. She got up on the stand and was like, I was scared because I thought he might be dead, so I put him in the trunk. What is he, a Labradoodle? A golden retriever? Listen, my sister-in-law's dog died and I felt very sad for her, but she don't have a car, so she called me to come and help her get the dog to the vet. I was like, they don't have an ambulance for that or something? You can't call a Uber? Like, Uber pet? Uber dead? I don't know. I didn't want to be a part of it. So she wrapped the dog up in a towel and I pulled up in front of her building and I popped the trunk. She was horrified. We're not putting puppy in the trunk. I was like, oh, So they put him on the back seat, wrapped in a towel. That was for a dog. She put her stepfather in the trunk. I have so many questions. How'd you get him in the trunk? Was he skinny? Was he like 25 pounds? Because much more than 20. I go to put like a bag of mulch in the trunk and I need help from the man from the Home Depot. She put a whole stepfather in the trunk. Jade girl, she's going to jail for poor judgment. That's all this is. Jade is going to jail for poor judgment. Apparently by profession, she's an interior designer. She couldn't design my house. My house is not that fancy, but that heifer could not design it. Like, Jade, girl, you have issues. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. My meeting is starting right now. If you haven't seen it already, log on and look at old Jade, where she talks about putting old boy in the trunk and then throwing him in the garbage. Jade, girl, I wanted to be on your team. I was going to start a GoFundMe to help your appeals, but nah, on the count of you stupid. All right, don't get caught committing crimes. And if a loved one dies, do not put them in your trunk. Have a great day. Bye.